Also, if your order zone has 3 or more bases, then this unit also gains a critical. Heroes are a deck that we released in set 6, and it is possibly the deck that I have wanted to play for the longest time in CurlyHairedVanguard Overdress, even though I know I say that for every single deck, but this time I actually have proof, because I've actually been playing this deck the most since it's come out, and I actually haven't even been playing Barrow as much as I've been playing this deck. This is my go-to deck lately, especially for locals, and I love this deck. I've wanted to talk about this deck for a long time, but there was the whole errata issue, which we'll get into, and then there was the fact that we're getting robust in set 8, so I decided to wait until now to talk about it, even though I'm going to have to talk about it again in set 9, because we actually get a brand new hero. But nonetheless, I love heroes, if it wasn't obvious from the fact that I have these sleeves, and also this deck box. I'm at least a huge fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh version of heroes, so it is no shocker that I love the Vanguard iteration of heroes just as much. Let's go over my list. Galactic B heroes are mainly known for 2 things. They're known for being able to have 4 attacks by swapping out rear guards in one column to get an additional 4th attack, and also in just being really tanky. In general, they're kind of the perfect balance, I think, between offense and defense. They can very easily get a lot of shield value. They can hit some pretty good numbers, especially with 4 attacks. We've even got power and a crit on a Vanguard, and they can also check a lot of triggers easily because of the way that they thin out the deck, which means both on the offensive and defensive side, they're very good, as they can check heals very often, and they can check crits very often, and they can also have triggers in hand very often. The things that let heroes do these are their 2 main cards in the base, and also the Foil here. Foil is a grade 1 that, after your Vanguard attacks, lets you switch units in a column to get an additional attack. Most of the heroes, and I should say specifically the cards in the hero deck, can actually hit some pretty decent numbers by themselves, not needing a booster. The base is a set order that the entire deck lives or dies by, and it allows you to thin out the deck, getting useful pieces to hand, as well as being able to use those pieces to call them out or to also be able to guard with. In general, I would say that heroes are a really good deck. A lot of people think that they're somewhere in tier 2. I generally disagree. I think heroes have a lot more potential to be somewhere in tier 1. They are missing a little bit of something to let them be able to compete with all the other tier 1 decks as easily, but I just feel like the deck just has way more potential and way more strength than some of the other tier 2 decks that we have at the moment. For the ride line, we're actually going to be using Short Rest Akurite because she's so cute and I love her so much. And I really don't like the B Hero starter as much at all because it's a freaking baby. I liked it for a little bit because over Christmas I got to meet my niece who was also in a similar sort of baby carriage thing as the art depicts, and I had a little bit of a soft spot for that card, so I don't actually hate it, but I'm going to use Akurite instead. It also doesn't really matter which starter you use unless you're playing something like the Capable Helper, which, spoiler alert, I am not in this build. Then we got ourselves the grade 1 Galactic B Hero, Architect Pasil, or as I like to call him, the Beaver Hero or the Gopher Hero. Then we've got the grade 2 Galactic B Hero, Wired Closton, or as I like to call him, the Wired Hero. This isn't really a good grade 2. I'm hoping we get a replacement for him because his skill isn't as great. You can feel free, if you want, experiment maybe putting a Combined Rusher here. There's a bit of a problem with this because you really want a hero on your grade 2 turn if you're going second. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Then finally, of course, we have the Galactic B Hero Unite Dionos, who I feel really partial to, even though I don't really like his horse-looking face. But his the Dionos is very similar to my last name, so feel very connected to this card. The Gopher Hero here says, when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, search your deck for up to 1 base card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Then, continues on Vanguard Circle. During the battle, this unit boosted a B Hero in its card name. This unit gets 5k attack. So he's a pretty decent booster at 13k. I don't play any other copies of this in the main deck. I wanted to, but I hate the fact that he's only when boosted. You really only boost with one column if you can. Typically boosting is not something that you have the flexibility to do in this deck, though it does make the deck a lot better if you can hit those numbers. The skill, of course, to search the base is amazing, and you definitely have no choice but to play this. I try to be pretty lenient and specifically not be a dick about saying like, oh, you must play this in this deck, oh, you must do this. I want you to be able to build your own deck, have your own fun, but it is just way too good to not play this as your grade 1. You really need the base. Then we have the Wired hero here, who has a skill that says so I messed around with my camera a little bit. I've been trying to like get nicer settings. I've been trying to record some more like card fights, but I tried that sometime last week and recordings came out not as great as I wanted them to. So I've been messing around with these settings, so the camera might look a little bit different, might look exactly the same. But we'll see how things go. Hey Pablo, how you doing today? Heroes are indeed nice. Vertical inlet out of everything except Flagberg and Granfia, not needing it. So my second deck on standby for a long time. I have it in... I have the first place that I got from the case from set 4. My fiance uses that in Magnolia now. We had put that away, but obviously now it's legal again. And then I have a playset in Flagberg, because I managed to slowly get that. And then I think I have like a third playset. I think. I don't remember. But yeah, I've just come into a bunch of inlet pulses over time. Just between, you know, the initial case, I had 7 of those. And then I just bought a bunch of boxes trying to get SPs. And I managed to just about every time get an inlet pulse, and then I think I bought a few of them when they were like cheap, and I was like, oh man, let me get this. But I don't really I don't really play any deck that needs it because I don't really play straight KO. So all right, let us I want to play heroes, and I think I said last time Mastery is as close as we're getting to heroes, so let's go ahead and use Mastery. Let's just jump right into it today. Right here. I don't think I want to make any changes to the deck. I've changed it quite a lot. Well, maybe not quite a lot, but I've changed it quite a bit in IRL just because we got a new card. But it's really not until set 9 that we really get more tools to play with. The new promo they revealed today is more draw power. That makes inlet twice as... What new promo? They revealed a bunch of random shit today. I know they like maids and shit. I don't know about a new promo for straight KO, but later by the announcement that the boxes will have promo reprints. They did announce a couple of promos that I was kind of disappointed about that were actually promos, but I don't remember the one that you're talking about specifically. Wow, that is the fastest I think I've ever linked up against someone, aside from like maybe the very first time I did this. Not even then, because even when I first did rank fights, I waited like a while before like going into do ranked, because I wanted to make sure I had cards and stuff. But hey, cool, we have the same sleeves. Definitely put that back. Double base is it's like good and bad, to be honest. I'm gonna put the PG back. And I'll put this back, yeah. Because the problem with double base is I don't have anything to discard. Of course it's Eva. I shouldn't have been surprised. They're probably thinking I'm playing the same thing, but I'm clearly not. Heroes and Eva is such an annoying matchup. I think they have like a little bit of an advantage because of the crit on the obscurades, but it's just a long, drawn-out match. Because they can get a bunch of cards in hand to guard with, and then I have a bunch of stuff that can let me be defensive. So this is gonna suck. We'll see if we can do something about it. I don't even have anything to like make it go faster, but yeah. So I'm actually doing a video on this tomorrow in which order to do this, but it should be Tecton, even though it doesn't matter now because I already have a bunch of bases in hand. Wow, we actually got one. That's insane. All right, well in that case, we can do this guy. And I might actually end up discarding one of them. I don't know. We'll see. Because like the problem with starting with 2 bases is that I just don't have discard fodder for ride, and I just literally have nothing. Right? I just have fucking guard value, barely. Next turn, I maybe will have some stuff, and then turn 3 I might be okay, but we'll see. Okay, well. That's one way to go. I did draw into something at least. The crit is the only thing that really matters here. It kind of sucks that we just wasted that, but hey, 2 crit right away is not that bad. At the start of the battle phase, counterblast 1, draw a card, and call a plant token. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. Cool. PG and heal out of the way for my opponent. So, looking pretty good for me, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Yeah. The only worse timing than that, I mean the Dark Sides one is pretty good, but the only worse timing than that for the OT is when you need the damage and then you damage check OT and you just still have no damage after that. That's probably up there with the worst timings. That's probably worse than this, because this at least I got 2 damage in. So yeah, good old big old crit. They're gonna try and get some pressure back on me here. We're gonna go ahead and guard. Usually I like to guard early so that my bases don't get a damage. Unfortunately, they are gonna hit the heal. That is 2 heals out, but they did just gain, you know. They kind of negated my OT, which is kind of dumb. Especially considering that I guarded, right? Like, I literally lost all the benefits from the OT, which was 2 damage and an extra card in hand. But, oh well. Keter turn 1 OT is Tears Infinite. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh man, I just lost a Persona ride. Don't like that. Come on, alright. Alright, well, kind of lucky. I got the Tecton. Not that it matters. We have all of our bases in hand, but it is something that I can discard. I don't need Tecton, obviously. Just gonna play our base here. Seen so many other games, but still don't know what the deck is supposed to do. I'll be honest with you, Eva is not a very like super exciting deck. It all it does is that it gets it draws a lot of cards, and it has Obscurade, which lets them just be let's use this skill. They just get a 4th attack with Obscurade, who has a crit and gets shield value, and that's kind of it. That's literally all they do. It's just they draw a bunch of cards, they guard with all those cards, they thin out the deck so that they can hit crits, but that means that they have to wait until a long game to really end out the game. Which is why I'm saying that against heroes, it's a horrible matchup, because it just takes so damn long, because heroes are very defensive also, because of the fact that they can also thin out the deck. They can use the shield hero to guard. Okay, well, at least that's out of the way. They can very easily, that's actually good, because they can't use both their skills. Oh no, they can. They can actually. But they just have to attack first with the Combined Rusher. Yeah, because they were both really defensive, but they just have a little bit more offensive power and a little bit more staying power than heroes, but it just takes forever to finish. But literally, it's just they draw a bunch of cards. I shouldn't say draw a bunch of cards. They add a bunch of cards in hand. Because Eva lets them do that. It just lets them look at cards, grab one from the top of the deck, add it to hand as my camera manages to lose my focus. And then they have this that lets them get soul and countercharge and also protect their Obscurades. So they just have a lot of things going for them. But the main game plan is just thin out deck, add PGs and stuff to hand, 4 attacks with crit. And then set 8, they get 2 attacks with crit. Because they can use the order and then also use Eva's skill to call out 2 Obscurades. As in they do everything. I mean, kinda. Yeah, they got a boost in order to use this skill because this is Counterblast Soul Blast 1. He is hitting us for 18. 18. Let's not use the base here. Which one is this one? This is the stand one. This is useless in this matchup, so let's go ahead and use that. Alright, so that's gonna go to Soul, counter charge for them, so they can use her skill to counter blast one, Soul Blast one, search for an Obscurade, and call it to rear our circle. And then Obscurade says, since I was called by an effect, and I have 3 or more orders in the order zone, I get a critical. And also, I will also get other shit. That's the crit one that I can use against Obscurade. Let's do this. Because it's early in the game, their deck isn't as compressed yet, so if they check something, they're forced to put it on here if they want it to go through, rather than me having to deal with this big-ass number and taking this damage, right? So this way I just take 2 damage, and I can guard the Obscurade with this, I presume? Yeah. So I would have instead taken 3 damage. So I think that was the better play in that case. So that's gonna put us up to 20. He's gonna swing in for 31. So yeah, this definitely blocks it. Unless I check something else now, it's a combined rusher, which I kind of need. This is the other problem with having all these bases in hand, is that I don't really have any good attackers to do anything with, which is pretty unfortunate. But yep. If I use this, that's enough. Right, yeah, so let's use this. So I can keep the other one because it has more shield value. There we go. Guard with that, because this will be more handy later on. Unfortunately, I do have to discard for Ride, so hopefully I don't draw anything too good. If not, I might have to discard base. Oh my god, Tecton, my savior. Goodbye. Whoops. Goodbye. Oh, my savior. And that I get to discard him. That sucks. Because I obviously don't have anything because I have all my bases in hand. So if I can make the game last long enough, I should be able to stabilize, but the fact that I just don't have any rears and I lost a combined rusher to damage really sucks. So we just have 2 of these. Alright, they do have an Obscurade. So I can't retire it. Let's go ahead and scout that. Goodbye, both Godzilla. Kong feels safer now. Is this supposed to be Godzilla? Oh, I guess it is Godzilla, huh? That's cool. I can just swing in. They're gonna take it. I don't see the point in playing anything right now. I can push them a little bit, but I don't know what that's gonna do. I can kill off their Obscurade. Maybe that's better. Not with the skill, because it's protected from retire specifically. Let's just swing in here. I don't think I want to use the skill. I'm pretty sure they'll take it. They're at 1 damage. Oh, they're actually gonna do a 2 to pass. That's fine. Alright, we got the combined rusher for next turn. And we got a Persona Ride. So next turn should be pretty ballin'. They don't have that many. What's his name? Yeah. Bulba Mines left, right? They only have 2. So they're not gonna be able to do too much unless they happen to have another Bulba Mine. Let's get rid of the Obscurade there. And see if we can make it past this turn. And the next turn go in, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to stabilize after that 1 crit. If they didn't use that crit, I think I would have been okay, but and the fact that I had 2 heals in hand, right, kind of really sucks. So I just have to see if they if I can get a heal, maybe I'll be okay. We both are kind of in the same situation. where they've at least lost 2 of their heals and also their OT, as have I. So we'll see where things go. Hey, Emerald Samurai, how are you doing? I'm sorry. Oh, you use this, right? Okay, yeah, to counter, right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the more of these I can get rid of, the better. What do we do here? I say we PG that. That's 30, right? I need these 2. That's 30. Alright. Whoops. Alright, I think we just take this. See whether they get free counter charges, because I'm hoping that either Akurite or Heroes get a busted order like that. That'll make us pretty good. So if we can get a grade 1 set order, that is so strong. A grade 1 set order is just so strong. Like, I can't even tell you how strong that is to be able to just set that specifically for heroes. I need 3 of them, right? To be able to set one every turn, and by turn 3 swinging with a crit and 4 attacks, 28 with a crit. That we're basically Gravidia at that point, right? We just don't have the mass board retire. All right. So we don't want to do this. We want to use this. Let's go ahead and discard the Combine Rusher. Of course. Let's see where it's gonna go. Okay. 33. I'm at 12. Oh my god. Okay. That's 3 crits out. Unfortunately, 3 crits in here. So that really bulky hand. This is gonna suck ass, bro. Orphis has been begging for a grade 1 set order since DBT01. They don't have a grade 1 yet? Oh my god. Alright, so these are gonna both be 43k. If I take any of them, I'm dead. I can guard them, it's just annoying. I have to use the effect crit on... Ugh, so annoying. I have to do the math right now. So it's gonna put me up to 30. Then with the skill, it's gonna go up to 40. Yeah, okay, so that one's enough. This is enough to guard. Now I have to think if I want to ditch Persona Ride. Ugh, I only have 1 Persona Ride after that, right? And this is gonna be a long game, so it's gonna have to be not the Persona Ride. Yeah, because I can't use the base. I don't have enough to guard with the base. Hello, stop. Stop, I'm running out of time, please. Okay. I have to discard base, unfortunately. I will at least have 3. The 3rd one would have given me advantage, but there's not much we can do about that right now. Alright. Right, Persona Ride here. Persona Ride! Alright, that's decent. We have a decent turn here. Let's see if we can get a 4-0 from this so we don't have to discard. We can go ahead and use this, doesn't really matter. I should have counter blasted the other Combine Rusher, but it doesn't matter right now. I'm not going to be able to activate any orders anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and use our base real quick. That is not looking good. Not going to lie. That is possibly one of the worst things that could have happened to us. Okay. I can forgo the 4th attack for just 3 vanilla attacks, because I don't think I can survive next turn if I take out 4-0 right now, if I lose any of these cards, aside from the Persona Ride, and I need the Persona Ride right now. So let's just go to battle. Let's swing in here. Let's go ahead and use this skill. But I wouldn't give to have my OT back, because as a hero player, I barely ever get to use the max effective LT. This is the only time I actually can, but oh well. Alright. Alright, well, we got the 4-rail, so next turn we might be okay. Maybe. Alright, unfortunately, they got a front. This is what I didn't want them to get. Alright, and that guy's gone. Okay.
I think I have to kill these. I don't really have any other choice, right?
Here could use more draw power or hit draw triggers. I mean, I do have draw triggers, but yeah, they need like an easier way to get cards in hand is what they need. Oh, let's get rid of this. Like I know they can bring it back, but if I make their life difficult, it's the only way I'm gonna get through this really is by slowly chipping away at them and their resources, but I can't do anything until next turn. So I have to just somehow survive this turn, and then next turn I can push them to 5, and then hope that I can stabilize after that. So they're gonna use this, they're gonna bind probably my combined rusher, which is unfortunate because I have no way to bring him back at this rate. But can't do anything about that. They have to Soul Blast for it, but they have so much soul that they'll be alright. They also probably have a bunch of PGs that they've been searching. Yeah. Which is fine. We can make do without them. Excuse me. Yeah. Playing the long game with Eva is definitely not what you want to do at all. Even with heroes that, you know, can kind of play the long game, but not really. Which is why, like, yeah, like I really wanted to put back those bases, because getting so many of them really fucked me. Because I just need like one other card that I could at least try to do something with. Like if I had gotten another one of these or like this early on, I could have swung in, pushed a little bit more, and done something. But yeah. What do we do here? I think we have to just take this first one here. I hope for some damage. No damage, no defensive. I mean, just if I can play without back cross, you barely consume hand. Yeah. I mean, that's the deck. So I have 31, 41, and this is gonna be 33. I can deal with the 33 with this and 2 base. Assuming she doesn't hit anything. I think I have to use at least one of my bases here. Alright. Let's do you. Let's do this. So that's a 1 to pass. I'm not gonna be able to guard the other one. I just have to do a 1 to pass. It's the only way that I can guard all these hits is pray they just don't break through. Whew. I still don't think I have enough, but that was the only way that I can stomach the guard. And even then, I'm gonna have nothing for next turn at this rate, regretfully. Yeah, because I gotta be able to guard this one, which I need 2 of these to be able to do that. So I think I need to do this. Do this one. That brings me up to 18, then do this. So let's rest this. There we go. That brings me up to 23. Speaking of, oh yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Ugh, just enough. But I just have nothing for next turn now. No Forial, empty base, no more bases. The fact that the order was bad, just the fact that it's a grade 1 order, yeah. And like, I don't even know if I want a grade 1 base. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be worth it, to be honest. It just depends on what the skill is. If it's something like Eva's, where like it gives me resources or something like that, like sure, but I don't know, man. If it's like a one-off too, that would be great. But then you have space for everything else, right? I got a PG, I guess.
Just take the hit and die. Ugh, that's disappointing. Why is it telling me to activate the base when I don't have anything in the base? That's so stupid. Yeah, it's just swinging.
Hope they're stupid and no guard or barely guard. Or for whatever reason don't have a PG with 10 cards in hand, right? That's my only bet in that. Hopefully we can hit 2 heals here. Alright, the draw's okay. Draw into, unfortunately, the standing heal. 4 heal that we can't use. Yeah. I think this turn we just... I mean, I have 10 cards in deck. But I don't think there's anything I can do with this. On the bright side, it wasn't another dominate Link Joker Kaguro that gets around resist, I guess, yeah. I was playing a lot yesterday and today a little bit, and I fixed up my Angel Feather deck. Well, I mean, maybe not I fixed it up, I just learned how to use it, and I've been having a pretty good time. It's actually making me want to play Vanguard 0 again, just because like all the crazy things you could do with that deck. But yeah, if they didn't have the Persona Ride, this would have been 18. Because it just gets plus 10, and I could have actually guarded them. I could have guarded all of the attacks if they didn't have Persona Ride. But yeah, because of the Persona Ride, they hit 33 instead. Oh no, you know, it would have been 23. Never mind. I don't have anything in base. Stop asking me about the base. Yeah, we're just gonna take this. That's my best bet right now. It's the heal. My last heal. But no. Yeah. Unlucky. Sure. Sure it was. Sure it was, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just put back Dexter base in the beginning. As tempting as it is, especially against Eva, it's just not gonna work out, man. It's just not possible. Masuda's luck, yeah, I guess so. I need to stop using Masuda, I guess. It's just that no one else sounds or looks like they would use heroes. I have all of these, right? I like Masuda, but maybe this guy. That's about it. Right? Maybe Haru. Yeah, maybe Haru. Definitely not Mika, but whatever. I'm gonna use Mika. Because I love Mika, so whatever. Let's go here. I'm really excited to play like RL Vanguard because there's just a lot of good stuff that I want to play right now. Use the Eva derp, man. How's he derp? I don't know, I think his voice actor does a pretty good job and whatnot. He has pretty good line delivery, but he just kind of looks like a dweeb. So I don't really want to use him, but this is what I'm used to. I'm surprised that first match connected so quickly, but sure thing. Spam that search. I don't know why it just doesn't do that by default. Like, if I wanted to play ranked, why would I? If it didn't find someone immediately, what, you want me to just leave? Like, I don't know, that seems silly.
So I just gotta send someone a picture of my dog. Let's crop out all the crap in the background. Doesn't look like I have such a messy home. There we go.
Currently 73-0. Your brain is fried. Gonna stop for today.
Yeah, man, I know how that feels like. How many ranks did you go up today? Or what rank are you? Not like out of the top, but like what legend are you? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we'll give this one more try. Master Duels and 0 nowhere to online ranked ever again. What was wrong? Oh, what's wrong with Master Duel? Like, it's not the ranking system that is the problem, it's just the players and the decks that they decide to use, but can't do much about that. Ranked 0 was fine up until Nubatama dropped. Then it just it came back to like what it usually was. Like, there was a good period of time where like people were just not being sweaty, and like most of the sweaty players left and they were just trying out different things. And then Nubatama dropped and it's like, alright, time to be ultra mega sweaty. Oopsie daisy. Drop my water. Legend 28. Good god. I'm like Legend 5. What are you trying to hit, Pablo? The short tedium of grinding ladder is game killing? I mean, in Master Duel, I guess you do to get gems. I don't know. The thing about these ranked modes is like, you shouldn't have to only play ranked, right? You shouldn't have to grind out ranked. There should be other shit for you to do, but unfortunately,
And like 0, the only other thing there is to do
is maybe the event, which I guess I have to. That reminds me. I probably have the thing full right now for the stupid tower. And other than that, that's it. Like, friend fights are the only thing that you can play, but like it's so hard to like actually do friend fights because there's just no real way to like within the game set up a friend fight other than like those really annoying notifications that people ignore all the time. If there was like some sort of like lobby system that you can set up or something like that, or you know, then that would be cool and people can like join, you can face against randos if you want, set up rules, you know, that kind of stuff. And then you can do that. But that's what I'm saying, like at least in Master Duel there's like a shit ton of stuff you can do, right? Like there's the story mode, there's the lobby system, like there's actually shit you can do. They have events that you can actually partake in that aren't just grindfest again. I mean, they kind of are, but not that bad, but yeah. That isn't ranked is always a bad joke. Yeah. I want to secure to be in top 100, but you're aiming for the funny number. Nice, nice. I can respect it. Alright, let's I guess buy some packs and then we'll try to do another fight. I think we'll start doing set 6. I've just been hitting set 4 because I have like every card already just to get the CP. But let's just do set 6. Take a look at these quote-unquote new cards. I really like this card. And I was gonna build Leonore today. I have Leonore built, but I was gonna build a build with Leonore that uses this. But then I remember Renaissance. Here I go again, fucking that shit up. Resonance Dragon uses counter boss also, and I was like, never mind, fuck it. Ruby's in a Rotary Break Red era was when I got sick of Wrangle. I was playing Pale Moon at the time, so I was kind of in the thick of it. It should be events like no G zone event. Yeah, honestly, like that's what they need to do. And it's just so annoying that they don't do anything like that. They don't have any events that encourage you to play a different deck or some other kind of deck, or like play any kind of way differently, right? All they do is have events that just make you auto build a deck so the computer can take care of it for you. And it's the same thing that like Duel Links had, but at least Duel Links has like, you know, they try to do a couple different modes, but like Zero just never. It's just always the same old. Oh, we have an event. Oh, you just get extra points in rank. Oh, we have an event. Oh, you get a drop from rank. Like, they just need some sort of alternative mode, because they have plenty of cards, right? So many cards, and it's not even about alienating like newer players. Like, oh, I only have G-Zone cards. Like, who cares? Fuck them, right? Like, who gives a shit? Then I guess they can't play whatever they have ranked, right? It doesn't matter. So, well, I don't know. It's not even like it's that hard to set up. Oh my god, hello? Camera? Hello? Oh man. Can you figure it out, camera? There we go. Alright. It's not like it's that hard to figure out, because it's basically just do a choice restrict. Like, do the same check you do for choice restrict. But actually, they don't even do choice restricts correctly, because they just make it that they just turn off the effect. They couldn't just make it that you can't use it in the deck or something like that. So I guess that's why they haven't done it, because they're shitty like that. Well, whatever. I don't know. Maybe someday. Probably not. Maybe someday. Sucks that in Dear Days is the only way that I can get a high rarity copy of the base. Because otherwise it's a common card, and they, for whatever reason, didn't put it in FR as like an insult. And there's no hollow or anything like that. Very disappointing. I hate this card. Oh, this card was so like famous for like 5 seconds, just because you can use some blitz order to like retire your opponent's turn, and then everyone realized that that shit is too much fucking work. And we're like, never mind. I'm not paying CB1 just to retire. Even though it's not bad, it's just you want to use your Counterblast Rockagore, so because it's CB1 after you Soul Blast to put a card back and then retire one equal to that grade, but yeah, you'd rather just use your shit for Rockagore, honestly. Wow. We got the you freak DSR. Alright, cool, I guess. At least I don't have to craft that. So, or at least I don't have to like take the big hit from the first craft, which is kind of nice. Whoops, I didn't even see what that was. It's probably Julian, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably Julian, because I didn't look at it quick enough. Bonus is very telegraphed. I mean, yeah, if you have it out there, people are gonna know what you're gonna do, but... let's see now if we can maybe do a rank match. Now that I, quote-unquote, spent some currency. If the game is like, alright, but you can play against people now. I might start playing Eva and ranked in this game just because I need to play Eva to learn how to play against it. And it's just so much easier to just do it in this game, even though it's already outdated, right? We already have a new version of Eva with the new order and whatnot, but it's better than nothing. Like, I know what Eva does, but I just have to get a better understanding. Alright. Slightly better hand this time. Let's put these two back. Ooh, that is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Are we playing Eugene? In which case the seal is kind of useless, but this is pretty good. Got double discard. So you use this first. See, I spent currency and the game instantly gives me an opponent. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh well. Alright, we got double base, which is the cursed number. Because sometimes you can't get any more than that. Oh, we'll see where things go. Yeah, this is much better because I at least have, you know, some guard, some space for other cards. We're actually playing Eugene. That's a pretty bad matchup for heroes, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I was playing a lot of Eugene before. I should have guarded, but whatever. Okay. Before like set 6. Like last year, I guess. And I wanted to see how the new promo works. And I also wanted to build it IRL. I have some of the cards to build it. I have pretty much all the cards to build it IRL. Because I started collecting them way before. But I have actually sat down to actually build it. Hello? We'll just do this. Eugene is a pretty bad matchup for everything you have. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of does that to Sterkea, huh? Wow. That kind of sucks. Yeah, might as well add it to hand. It's the only plus I get in this deck. Let's not use this just yet. Let's just swing in, I guess. I should have guarded because next turn they have that skill from the grade 2 that they can use to counter blast and get extra power, which makes it a little bit difficult for me to guard. So they might hit a crit and I might lose the base, which kind of sucks. Hell yeah, you unfortunately have to guard very early. To make sure your bases don't go to damage. Like, it's so bad that I'm considering playing that grade 2, I think it is, from set 7 to Girl with the Thighs. Just because she lets me put the base back into deck from drop if I heal it out. Because I can, like, counter blast. Put, I think, a set order on the bottom of my deck. But it's just so bad. Can't use the skill. I think it's only +5, so I think I'll be fine with one of these. Okay. Yeah, because otherwise this would have been 25, and it would have not only broken through but pushed me to 5. Sorry, 3. Ooh, pushed me to 5. God damn, kind of crit is that? All right, we got top deck luck. Let's go ahead and discard this. Right into this. Use our base. We don't want to do anything this turn, honestly, because Eugene's just gonna come in and blow up our shit. Got some pretty good hits here. What do I want to add to hand? I guess I want to add the Forial, right? Put everyone else to base. Let's go ahead and use this. Life point down. Wrong game! Alright, can I not switch charge another crit? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we can call one of these out. Just to get some damage in. Here. Make them work a little bit, I guess. Alright, we don't really have a very good hand for next turn, unfortunately, because we have a bunch of Forials. It's better than nothing. We can make it work, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Alright, they're actually gonna guard this, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, almost I would have lost the base, yeah. If I didn't guard that attack, I would have taken 2 damage and it would have gone into fucking damage. That would have sucked. What are you? What are you, shit right game? What are you talking about? What the hell is wrong with you, Google? Can I get crit? If I get crit, that would be huge. Use first Urge Spray. We just saying random shit now? That's fine. We did get a hammer hero, which I can use to maybe clear up their, not Orlando, but the other guy. I used the Dino Heal, bad player. But Renory, right? Yeah, she looks really cute. Go away. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. About as close to Tachi representation. I mean, you guys got a bunch of dinosaurs. What you guys complaining about? This guy, yeah. Dustin, yeah. So I can maybe retire Dustin. Alright, so they're gonna use the skill here, Soul Blast, or like draw, what is it? Put a card from your hand to soul, draw, retire one, yeah. And that's it, they have nothing else that they can retire. They're actually gonna use this to put shit on top of deck, alright. I don't really have a lot to put, but alright, sure. Fuck you, give me dinosaur. Fuck you, win, man. Did they put it on top of the deck? Oh no, I think they used the skill of the grade 2 rights to put it from drop to soul. Yeah. So they put fucking shit on top of their deck. Like, I don't understand why everyone made this seem so good. It was like, yo, so busted. Like, bro, who gives a shit about that? So I can use the worst part of Eugene, Soul Blast fucking 5, call out random shit, call out all my triggers, and then if not, put him to soul. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I want to take at least 2 of them so I can have enough counterblast here. Ooh, we got the fucking this dude. What else were you had? You had 2 of them? Damn, this sucks. Alright, this is gonna be what? 21? 23. What do I have in hand? I have a crit, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and guard this. We'll just take the Eugene hit. And guard the rest. And hope Eugene doesn't sack a bunch of crits. And we'll be good. No guard. No guard. Hello, Ninja Magus. Been pretty good today. The days have indeed been dear. I've been having a little bit of trouble finding opponents. But other than that, things are good. Great for Burrito where Eugene feels too clunky for me to with not enough payout. One defensive trick really shuts it down. Yeah, it's so clunky to fucking set up. Like, I get this guy helps with that, but like, fuck that. It's just so unnecessary. Let's see if they use the skill here. As predicted, base in damage as per usual. So this is gonna bump him up to 28. So I can use a hero. Okay, he's not gonna do that. Okay, fine. Then I'll just guard with this. What about yourself, Ninja Magus? How are you doing? Arena is better in Dragon Tree. About the closest Dragon Tree gets to play. Well, I don't know. Y'all keep saying all this stuff about Dragon Tree, and I'm just like, nah, that shit ain't gonna happen. Y'all need to wait until set 10 where they get the broken card. Then you guys can talk about Dragon Tree. For now, nothing's gonna happen, bro. Let's go and play this. Please zoom in. There we go. Or focus. You want to see me take drugs on stream pretty soon. Pretty soon. All right. That's fine, I guess. Yep. Bump, 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 bump. Add this to him. Put these in his face. Let's get one of these. I was gonna retire, but fuck it. Kinda need this. Let's go ahead and use this skill. Alright. Don't use that. Call. Call. Can't, there's nothing there. Why would I use the skill? I don't really want to call my other Forials because they're just gonna retire it, huh? But I guess I have to call this out, which is kind of silly. Oh, no, I don't want. I want to do it this way. Never mind. Sorry. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. This is only on place, right? So he's kind of useless, so whatever. I'll just leave him. Let's go ahead and swing in here. Use the skill. Any cross platform to expand the player base, and during was playing gets an impact Overwatch 2 and so strikers with friendos. Shinobi strikers. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really understand why it's not crossplay, other than like maybe they don't want to pay for it or whatever the case may be. But yeah, they should have just been crossplay. Like, makes no sense for it to not be crossplay, but whatever. Like, the only reason I can think for there not to be crossplay is that Switch players have a delay when it comes to getting updates. Even disregarding the fact that they just had a delay, in general they have a delay because they have to go through the whole process with like Nintendo and stuff. Whereas like on Steam they can just push it right away. Who gives a shit? So that would cause some sort of, you know, issue. But other than that, like, just fucking do it. I don't know. 2 persona in damage. Yeah, there's 2 in damage, and I think there was 1 in like soul or something like that. Like, I don't think they have any. Or maybe that was. Oh no, maybe the first one already went to damage. That's what I'm talking about. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, all this soul. Like motherfuckers think I'm playing Eugene too. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Even though he's just gonna get bopped, but oh well. Alright, that's fine. I'm glad I put the power here. Because this still is a pretty good number. That is not super easily guardable. Fans gotta pay an extra $70 for a D get shot? D get shot? Oh, what? Alright, gonna use the PG here. Not a lot of cards in hand. Iron Man. I have a bunch, but let's see if they got their last Persona ride. They do. Asking your judge friend right now? Asking them what? Alright. Gonna rest to retire. Shield hero, as expected. This targets anywhere, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter where I put him. Alright, at least they don't have another, what's his face? So, that's good. So this is going to probably kill Forial, I would assume, right? Yeah. Just fine. If I can keep everything else, then we're good. Pretty good there. No harvest order either? Yeah, assuming they even play it. I'm assuming they would, right? But who knows? Who knows nowadays? Let's see. Do I want to guard that? I think we'll just take this. If he double crits me, he double crits me. Like, what can I do? If he hits double crit, he hits double crit. I mean, that's just how it be. So if you got it, you got it, bro. Alright, they didn't got it. Alright, what did they check? It was a PG, right? So they have PG crit in hand. Okay. Gets interrupted with gets shot. That's what you meant. Okay. Yeah. You and I can search harvest with the new stuff. I don't even know what Yushin does in the new stuff. So 40 and 40, huh? PG and crit, yeah. What's that put you at? Ow. Ow! Alright, fine. Here's a Forio. I just didn't want to use the other one, but I should just use the other shield hero. I can save this. You're Ancient View, I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna use the skill this time. It's gonna go up to like some awkward number, so I might have to just PG it just so I don't have to do the math. I mean, I can. How many of you do I have? I have 2 of you. Let's just do it, bro. Let's just do it. At the speed of light! Let's see how fast I can do this. And use the skill. Oh boy, am I gonna make it in time? Am I gonna make it? Fine. I wanted to keep that, but fine. There we go. Alright, now we kind of gotta edit it. Ow! Ow! Come on with that! With that noise! Come on! Oh my god, bro. What do I have in here? You? Okay. What? Just fucking rest the base. God, stop yelling at me. It sucks that I can't put her in the front row. Or does it activate now? Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get... Let's go ahead and use that. I have 2 counter boss. I should have killed the other guy, but whatever. Alright. Yeah. Swinging for a nice 30. Yep. Sure do love top deck. OT. Alright, so I got crit PG. I wish they had crit OT in hand. That would be nice. Alright, PG gone. Love to see it. They will more than likely PG this. Let's make sure we use this skill here. I could have tried to fuck with them and not use the skill to see if they just do like a 2 to pass. But yeah, here they're definitely gonna PG it. Let's see what they discard. If I take a crit, I might be able to win the game. Alright. Yeah, so they just have a crit in hand and something else. Ah, that's fine. I guess the base. Not that it fucking matters. Not that it fucking matters, but let's heal out the base. Alright, I'm pretty dead next turn, so we gotta hit something big here. Nope, alright. I might kill the Orlando, to be honest. I don't think there's any benefit in me pushing him up 5. Well, because they can't really guard, can they? It depends on what they have in hand. I might be able to just win this turn, because this is gonna swing in for 30. The crit is not gonna be able to block that. So either they throw down both cards, or they have another PG. I'm assuming, yeah, an intercept. Yeah, okay, so that gets rid of the Orlando. Or not Orlando, Travis. That gets rid of the Travis Scott. So I don't have to worry about that. So we got rid of both of their front row, which is good. Let's go ahead and swing in for 40, which I'm assuming they'll either PG or take here. Hopefully it's OT. Alright, so now I have to deal with that. Never mind. Alright, so we're looking alright. They're gonna retire. I'm assuming Forial, and I have like none left. Right, because we have what? We have one that I have to guard with, and one here. No Persona Ride, obviously, because they got cucked, unfortunately. So we have one Forial left, no base. Cool. I'm gonna actually retire the Hammer Hero. Alright. Sure. And will they use a skill here to get one more card? You called Travis Orlando? Yeah, I've called Travis Orlando and I called the other dude. What is this? What is his name? Now I forgot the other one's name too. Dustin. I called them both Orlando. Orlando hasn't even showed up, and I've just been spitting his name out. I don't even think Eugene plays Orlando, to be honest. If you want to play after this, you're down? Sure. Why not? Knowing my luck, I probably won't be able to find anyone on ladder, so we might as well, I guess. Is Welster added in Dear Days now? No, not yet. Not until, like, March or something stupid. That kind of sucks. I think I'm still fine, though. Because of the no Persona ride, I'm fine. That part kind of sucks ass, so I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I'm not on Switch. No, this is Steam, unfortunately. It's so stupid that we can't play against each other because of that. 23. I should just guard this, but yeah. Let's just take this, have the counter blast to end the game, and we can guard everything else pretty easily outside of an OT, which I would not be surprised if it's coming. But it's still in the game, right? Yeah, so we can very easily OT. If he gets it, he fucking gets it, bro. Like, the fuck am I gonna do about that? Right? Like, if he OTs, he OTs. Like, just like before, if you check crit, you check crit, bro. You got it, fam. Like, what do you want me to do? Fucking do a miracle here? Like, no, you got it, bro. Alright, got the heal. That's fine. So that's a heal in hand, and then some mystery card that we've yet to. Oh no, that's the no, yeah, they use the crit. So yeah, they just have some card in hand. All right. Bum 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 ba-dum. Not use this. We do. Do we have the PG? This is 28th. Yeah, we do have the PG here. Because I don't have just enough here, but hopefully we can win next turn because they left us the Forial for whatever reason. And draw into a PG, which is kind of fine. So we'll just call this. No point in using Forial, to be honest. Move this up. Yeah. Just swing for the fences here. And use a skill here. I do want to gotta kill Travis if we can't get if they have like if they PG this or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, they're actually going to do a ooh. You're gonna add the Travis for security, so I can not have to deal with his ass. That's a one to pass right now. Even if they add Travis, it's still one to pass. Again, OT is still in the game, so unless that's in their hand. But if that was, they would have guarded by now if that was the case. All right. I have all my deck is all triggers right now, buddy. So, yeah, whatever. DNLs. If I can get another crit, that'd be nice. All right, so that way, even if they get OT, that's game. All right, got the crit. I know I keep saying it, and it's gonna make it happen, but I just. Their deck is small enough that I just gotta be cognizant of that. Alright. Good game. Yeah, they might be a newer player. They're not used to heroes, but yeah, they need to just kill the Forial. I guess it didn't matter, to be honest. The boost did make a huge difference here. If I didn't have the boost, I would not have hit the good numbers that I hit. So, I was like, well, yeah, they should have just killed Foriel. Heads up, you ever play a hero player, kill their Foriel. Like, you kill that. Some people don't even play 4 Foriel. Some of them play like 1 or 2. That's it. If they can't do 4 attacks, they just become super vanilla. They become really bad Gravidia. Alright. Fortunately, we can't play Nick. So let's go ahead and go into another match, I guess. I do have the Switch version. We're gonna play the same person? Okay. I do have the Switch version. I just haven't actually played it. I have 2 copies of the Switch version, to be honest. Like, I wanted to get one because I wanted to get the cards that come with it, and for whatever reason they weren't released in English. But then I accidentally ordered it twice on Play Asia, so I got 2 copies. And I was just like, okay, cool, I guess. I forgot we're playing Eugene again for a second. I saw this Eva here, and I was just like, oh my god, we're playing Eva? But never mind. This is a really weird hand, not gonna lie. So let's draw first. See if we can get a base now. Okay. Alright, so we got a base. We got some defensives here. There's no point in playing Foriel because we only got the 1 right now. So let's swing in. See if we can sack real quick. No sacking. Alright. Cool. Got rid of I'm trying to remember the name without looking at it. Tribash. There we go. Whew, I don't know why I'm blacking out on everyone's name today. Yeah, we'll just have to play it locals, I guess. I've been meaning to play the Switch version just to like set it up, since fucking game doesn't want to have crossplay for whatever reason. But yeah, I matched against the same person. Are they gonna use a skill this time? Because last time, yeah, last time you would have beat my ass if you used the skill. Alright, I still don't want to lose the base of damage, but yeah, it's not worth it. It's just 1 damage, unless they check the crit, so that's fine. Alright, we lost the PG, which is fine. It doesn't really do anything against Eugene, so... like that PG specifically, I mean, oh, this sucks balls, bro. I need these guys because Eugene can hit big numbers. He's gonna go in next turn pretty big. So I kind of want to keep a crit to sustain a 1. I don't want to guard. I don't want to lose the Foriel. I kind of want to keep the PGs. I think we have to discard the crit here. Yeah, I'll be there this Sunday. Yep. Let's go ahead and use our base. Yeah, I've been really wanting to go to locals a lot just because I really want to play a lot of new stuff. Wow, that sucks ass. Just a lot of fun shit. Saturday was really good set, but also in general I just have to get some practice. Let's I guess use this to put him in base. I guess draw crit. All right. Soul charge another one of him. All right. Well, that's fine, I guess. Let's go ahead and swing in. We're gonna go ahead and guard. Alright, unless I check OT, not gonna matter. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, so we should be able to sustain a lot for next turn. Hopefully top deck base and be good for the turn after that. If I can get a combined rusher, that'd be really good too. But I've yet to see any Tektons this game. I've yet to use Tekton at all this entire stream. I saw him every single time in the Eva match, but I already had all my bases. So I just discarded him for the sake of discarding him, and then since then I have not seen him a single time. Is the soul charge? Yeah, the soul charge is mandatory, unfortunately. So that's why I've been saying constantly he's just gonna swing in here. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess I don't have anything, so we'll do it 2 to pass here. Yeah, it's unfortunately mandatory. So that's why I think in set 9 we might have to switch to fronts, just because of the fact that I sound like a broken record. I've said it like so many times, but because both swords lets you discard, and the obvious target is going to be shield hero, so you're going to put shield in base, and base or shield is going to make you soul charge, so you're going to constantly do that. So you're going to thin out your deck a lot, to the point where you might have to run fronts. But I don't know. Let's go and use base here. We really don't have anything set up here, so I think we just swing in. Wow, that is that is so rough. Yeah, just add it to hand. I could play 1, but like I don't have anything else other than that, right? I might as well save it for my big turn. So yeah, we might as well play the long game here. Swing in here. I don't want to use the skill. Doesn't really matter. Well, we got Tech 10, I guess. Too bad. I don't really have anything I want to scout, right? Alright, we got a crit, which is nice. So we're gonna push some good damage here. Yeah, I don't really want to take that out of the base, so. Tech 10 is kind of useless right now, unless. Yeah, I don't have anything that lets me discard on my turn either. Alright, that's 1 crit gone, which is nice. They haven't really seen a lot of triggers, I don't think. 1 crit. Oh, they actually have a couple in soul, okay. Okay, another crit gone. That's good to see. So they have what, like four crits out? 1, 2 in damage. 1 here. Yeah. So they either play. I don't know if I even saw their other trigger, to be honest. Because I didn't see them play fronts, I don't think. So I don't know if they play fronts or draws. But protecting good and protecting good. In, down, combine is out. Or is he forgotten? I honestly think Combine Rusher gets replaced by in set 8. So speaking TCG, not in Dear Days, because Abent, I think it is in English. Abent Robust is just so much better. Like Combine Rusher is still fine. It's just you need to search the base, and he hits better numbers. I can just guard from hand, right? Save that. I mean, I can take 1. Maybe I'll take the Eugene. Tecton is just good to try and get base, even though he's super inconsistent, because you just have to get base, right? You're not Eva, you're not Gravidia. You can't consistently get your orders. You still have to rely on fucking drawing them. The only way to consistently get it is a Bent Robust, but that's Counterblast 1, and you really don't want to Counterblast only. And it's also once, right? You can only play once per turn. That's the big issue. That's why we want some sort of grade 1 base, so that from turn 1 till turn 3 we can keep playing bases and then be ready by turn 3. But now we're forced to be locked to turn 4, which is really lame. But hopefully that'll change in the future. Alright, this is gonna swing in for 40. Did they disconnect? Oh, okay. Usually it lags like that when they disconnect. I guess I can do shield from base and like crit. Or just take the hit. Yeah, I think I'll just take the hit. People will glorify Combine Rusher. You don't need to play it in every deck just because you can. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a generic card, but you're not obligated to play it in every single deck. Not every deck can use it, but it's definitely a good card. It was definitely the card for heroes because they didn't really have any good ways to hit numbers well. Now, you know, they have a way to do it, so you don't need it as much. Alright, so I guess let's call Foriel. Let's just do our thing. Yeah, we want to kill this one. Use space to discard Penguin. I guess that's... Yeah, I guess I can do that. That's fair. See if I can get it. That is a good point. I forget that is the only way that... Oh, I have to call it. Oh, fuck. Alright, fine. I don't like that I have to call it. I thought it just gave it to me to hand, but yeah, it does call. Alright. We did get base and base, so that's good. So that was worth it. Did people stop overstuffing their arcade decks with Maple and Inlet Pulse? I don't even know if people play Maple anymore, to be honest. Even then, people only play one Maple at max, right? But for some decks, it's still a good option, but I don't know. I thought I hit nothing. Yeah, I guess we'll put 4 rail just to deck thin. Definitely want to add one to hand. And we can have another one there, just in case shit goes south. Call this out. I don't think there's a point in retiring Dustin. Again, he's a big hit, but I think it's fine, right? I think we'll be fine. We'll still do this, even though he's gonna retire it, but we'll still try it. Let's go ahead and swing in here. Base play, terrible pun. Alright, cool. We lost the PG. Again, not that it matters too much in this matchup, but let's go in here. Use our counterblast. Would have been nice if he drew a card. It would have basically felt like I'm playing Barrow again, but it would have been really nice if he drew a card. This card would be so much better. Ooh, that is a OT to pass. Yeah. Alright, I got the heal. I don't heal, unfortunately, because I attacked first. So I guess we get the power here, so he's a slightly better hitter. No, let's see. We can push him pretty hard, which is good. Yeah, we can just take this out. And I can kind of recover for next turn. I don't really have as many attackers, but I do have the 4 rails if they decide to actually retire it this time. So I guess let's do 30 here. They do have a fat hand, so we'll see how things go. They are going to have to lose some of it here, and they do play a lot of grade 3s because they have the Tribash and the... what is his name? The promo? I don't know his name. I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to call him Orlando again. So... Plus, if they play the order, so... Yeah, their shield value is kind of shit. Yeah. Speaking of the devil, there's one of the grade 3s. Like, the Madoka helps, but it's not... it's not exactly enough. Alright, so we push them to 5. I think we probably let them push us to 5 here, but we'll see. They unfortunately have a lot of cards in hand. But I think I can hit pretty good numbers if I could just get a Combine Rusher. Or another base. So I can get some more heroes, but who knows how that's going to happen. I know Orlando's not the promo. I'm just saying I don't know this guy's name, so I'm just going to call him Orlando. Because I keep calling them all Orlando. Not Dustin. This is Dustin. This guy. Narful. I'm saying he just has a bunch of grade 3s because he plays this. This. Maybe the order, which I haven't seen, so I don't even think they play the order. So I'm saying their shield value is not the best. They keep wanting to hit this. Like, I get it. But you should be hitting this, but whatever, man. Do what you gotta do. I'm out of water. I will say I have been trying to sneak in the grade 1 Maple into like every deck. I've been playing. I've tried to put it in Graham Grace. I try to maybe sneak it into Minerva. I'm trying to sneak it into Leonorn. For Graham Grace and Leonorn, it kind of makes sense. For Leonorn, I'm not so sure. I was originally gonna put it in the Ride deck, but I'll just stick to the Leonorn one just because I really like the grade 1 girl. Okay, there you go, buddy. There we go, making plays. You killed Foriel. Let's go. Hopefully they're not stream sniping. Let's go. They definitely don't play the order 2 games in a row without a simple copy. Yeah, they went pretty deep. They had like 10 cards in deck left last time, so they're obviously focusing, I guess, more on just like generic or like more balanced. I don't know how to say it, but like they're focusing on using retire and this skill as opposed to just only using the retire part. So they're gonna use Travis again. All right. What did they lose? A bunch more crits, yeah. So I shouldn't be scared of their Eugene swing, to be honest. You know, honestly, no, you have another grade 1, which means why maybe they didn't retire. I mean, I don't know. Last game they should have retired. It didn't matter. Well, it did matter, but I don't know. Yeah, they have like no crits, bro. Cause I'm just gonna take this. Cause it's like one. They have OT, which I mean I can't fight that. They have 1 crit, 2 crit, 3, 4. Let me look at the damn cards. God damn it. I hate when it keeps cutting back and forth like that. Oh my god, and I can't even like... Okay, whatever. Great, can I look... Can I finish? I lost count. I was at 5. Oh my god, stop looking. Shut up, let me look at the board. Alright, fine, fine! Ah! I don't want to use that. This is gonna be a big number too. This is kind of useless for me right now. Yeah, just use that. Still missing the 4 attack enabler. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily what Eugene needs. I don't know if that's what's bothering Eugene. I don't think it's the lack of a 4th attack, to be honest with you. I think they have some other issues that they have to get sorted out before that. Yeah, I think I have to use this because I had just enough. Fortunately, that's 1 for real. Don't use that. Use this crit. They just need some busted card that like forces your opponent to call something from hand during your turn or something. Alright. Ooh, not bad at all. Call. Let's go ahead. I still have more counterbots, yeah. Let's get rid of Travis right quick. Call this here. They have a heal in hand and like some other. Oh, and the Narwhal or whatever. So I don't really know what's going. How this is gonna go? Let's just go ahead. Swing for the fences here. Can't believe there's a Vanguard card Synchro Disorder. Yeah, I keep thinking I've seen that card a bunch of times because it's in set 4, and I opened a bunch of packs for set 4, and every time I see it, I'm like, this is just a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This smells the way it's like the name. It just sounds like such a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah, it needs to take notes from Mutam and force calls from hand or something like that. I don't know. That sounds like an annoying pain in the ass, but yeah, they just need something that forces your opponent to call out stuff, so they have to get retired. Otherwise, it's just kind of whatever. Or they just have to make more decks that need a board. But otherwise, it's just kind of like, okay, cool. Drew a crit, which is fine, and a combined rusher. So we can recover for next turn here, but I don't think we're gonna be able to end it here per se. Oh yeah, rest turn. I have nothing in base. So for 30. Prosperi? Prosperi? What is that? What are you talking about? What Leonore tech are you guys talking about? Hold up. Ah, they got the PG. That kind of means that, well, I don't know, that's a big number. What are they gonna discard? Yeah, alright, the last card I know. hold up. What spicy text are we talking about here? Hold the hell up. It better not be the stupid... better not be that stupid card that's 9k. You guys better not be talking about that, I swear. Pros... That doesn't come up. On deck lock. So I don't know... Excuse me, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. When called by an effect, you soul charge one, and when it boosts, gives the rear guard in front of it 5k. What? She has a soul charge card? What the? Oh, it's a PR. Okay, no wonder. I was like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Yeah, I knew there was a Leonor PR or promo, but I completely forgot about it. Because I was like, I'm trying to do a Leonor video, and I was like, oh, I should probably talk about the promo, but I forgot what it's called. Okay. Alright, no cards in hand, so we just have to make it past this turn. We have 3 PGs, so we should be fine. Even like after an OT, we should be fine. Because we can just take one without a crit. What happened? He just put everything in a soul? What the fuck? Oh, no, he hasn't used it yet. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought he was using the Eugene skill already. So what, he put 2 cards from drop on top of the deck. He put 4 cards from drop on top of the deck. Alright. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna call. 90 that many cards, alright. One thing I love about Heroes is just how much it can rip away your opponent's hand, forcing him to guard. Yeah, they do need to hit like a slightly higher power number because they hit numbers that are a little too flat. So if they just get a little bit more power, they're just golden. Which why I think Robust is really good. Should have counted for my dementia. Leave me alone, all right? It's not even in English. It literally just got released. I think it just got released this month in Japan. Expect me to know that card. Keep sending it to your front row rear guard. That you'll stand with resonance. It's a huge buff to Leonor. I'll have to take a look at it. Not that it matters. We don't have access to it anytime soon, and it's just gonna be a stupid shop promo or buy-in promo and be $60 fucking, and I'm not gonna be able to get it. So what do I care? What do I care about her promo, man? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Alright. Oh, Tri-Bash too, okay. I was just gonna take it, but I didn't even see the Tri-Bash. Alright. No base. We will PG. We will activate PG to discard, I guess, the draw trigger. Kudasalt boosted by Persephone's 30k before triggers. Stand with resistance for profit. You haven't been able to cop it. Damn. If I had known, I would have gotten you. Because I have a bunch of copies. I had a bunch of copies. I might not have it anymore, but I had so many copies because I opened set 3 a bunch too. But yeah, I don't like Kudasalt. The promos are overhyped. Yeah, I mean some of them are good, but I don't mind the tournament promos as much. Those I can stomach. It's the buy-in promos where you gotta pay $50 to buy a box, and then you fucking get a 1 in 7 chance to get 1 copy of the card you want. That's just fucking ridiculous. That needs to stop. Those packs need to be like, I have to get like 5 per box or something like that. Otherwise, it should just be illegal. Alright, yeah, you shouldn't have given me the damage because I'm just gonna swing in with a crit next turn. What did I tell you at the beginning of the stream? That's the worst kind of fucking OT. When you need 1 damage, and then I was like, oh, here's fucking OT. Alright, whatever. We should still, I think, be able to end this. Because they just checked the crit, and I forgot what else. So I wasn't really paying attention. If not, then we're kind of fucked. I think I'll actually call the... but he's not going to be able to hit. Unless I hit a trigger. Yeah, I'll call the Tech 10 just to keep this in hand, just in case. Yeah, I don't like Creative Assault because he's useless until turn 3, and I think for Leonardo you have to rush early, and he's a fucking dead card. He literally can't even attack, which I think is so bad. Is that game? Oh. Okay. Alright. I thought there was still more going on. Never mind. I like Creed due to aesthetics. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he looks cool and all. I thought he looked cool, but he's just too clunky. It's not horrible, but milling 2 hurts. Yeah, that card sucks because one of Leonor's strengths is checking triggers, and for you to tell me that I have to discard my triggers if I see them, I'd much rather play the order, even though it causes a brick. At least it compensates you with a draw. Oh, the dragon? Yeah, I guess. There's a little lack of power gain is what kills you for me. You don't want to stand at 10k. Yeah, that's the biggest problem, is that there's no good targets for Renaissance. Why can't I say that word? Resin. I have to like stop and think about it. I don't know why I have so much trouble with something about it. Like, I don't know. It either sounds like a word in Spanish or something, and it just keeps tossing me up. Resonance Dragon. Like, there's no good. Oh, the draw. The overture gives you a draw. Yeah, I guess. Not that it mattered in this case, because, you know. Yay! Finally made it to baby rank 2. But yeah, that's the worst kind of overture, because you just want 1 damage, and then you check that, and you can't get any damage. But, the biggest problem Leonard has right now is that the Renaissance... No. God damn it. The dragon, right? The restand dragon, he has just no good targets. The only good targets are Clapping Dragon, who's dead after next turn, and then Creed Assault, who hits okay numbers, but is useless early on, right? He only hits 20, which is, you know, fine. Spanish one. Creed Assault hits decent numbers, but after the restand, 20 is kind of whatever. 30 is okay, right? That's solid. The Clapping Dragon hits better for 23, 33. Those are good numbers to hit, but you can't get that consistently because you have to keep recalling Clapping Dragon, and you have no real good way to call Clapping Dragon because his effect is only from hand. And it's just literally nothing else that can hit good enough numbers without a booster unless you don't hit a crit. So, Purai and the Antha too. I mean, yeah, those are fine, but they just don't hit good numbers without a booster, right? The Antha just hits 1323, which is a decent number, but it's just not good enough for Leonard. She needs a big swing, or like, she needs like what, if she can get what Keter got, where it's like after it hits, it goes into the soul and counter charges maybe, so then she can use more resources, but you can use the grade 2 that gains 10k on the... Yeah, I was considering swapping out for that, I think it's like Brave Shooter or something like that, because he's basically Creed Assault, except you can use him early. It's just that the first swing is a baby swing. Like, if you're not on Persona right, he just swings in for 18, just kind of whatever. So use Creed Assault to rush early and he won't be a dead... You can't use him. Creed Assault can only attack if during that turn something restood. So on turns 2 he just does nothing. That's why I hate that card. He just does nothing turn 2, and you have to rush, otherwise people can just PG and take your attacks and then blow you out of the game. So Leonard needs like a grade 2 that gets like power, and then at the end of the turn it like bounces the hand or something like that, and then she'll be really good because she already has the soul and the extra attack, and filling out your board is easy. Getting the grade 1s, she has all of that. She just doesn't have the final swing, you know, the like good swing to make use of the 4th attack without, you know, hitting triggers. Because even like what's his name, that's why you can't play Inlet in Leonard, because it's just a 23 that you can't recycle. You have no way to recycle it, so you just get a free draw. You already have enough soul that you can generate, so you just get a draw, and then you lose a unit that you have to fill up again next turn. The lack of waifus. They have some good waifus. The one you guys, yeah, Purette is like one of my favorite cards from Leonard. But yeah, I'm trying to get rid of using Creed Assault, but like it's just Creed Assault or Clapping Dragon. They're both bad options in my opinion. Clapping Dragon is better for Grand Fia. The deck doesn't use any counterblast, so the cost is easy for him. Create stands your regard with 25k. Yeah, so he's probably really good in that deck. We have Flutter Dragon, but then hitting numbers, yeah, that doesn't hit good at all. It hits really awkward numbers. Like you're better off just using Brave Shooter or whatever the hell his name is. If Flutter Dragon gained the power from any boost, yeah, that would be good. That's how I thought it was, but it's only when it boosts Vanguard. Can't wait for set 9 so I can play CEO and robots. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with that set, man. I'm gonna have to buy like a case or something because everyone's gonna fucking get that dumbass set. That set is gonna be so hard to get because there's just so many good cards. There's the promos as the box toppers. There's the reprints of Inlet, Brainwash, and Bulba Mine. Everyone wants to play Avant-Garde. Everyone wants to play the new Bruce. There's the Dragon Tree stuff, like not even the grade 10, but like the triple rares that are super generic that are really good. Like that shit's a banger set. That explanation for why Inlet doesn't work in Leonor, you can copy paste in Grand Fia and it works exactly as much. Yeah, it's the same thing for Waro too. The only thing is that Waro desperately needs soul, so it's not the worst option. But yeah, it's just they have no way to recycle it, so that's why it's really only good in like Flagberg, who plays orders to recycle it, or in Magnolia, who can just cycle it for free. Creedstone never gets what? Peeps are removing Travis from their decks. Yeah, set 9 is money. It is money. Like if you for some reason buy a case, I feel like you can make a good amount of your money back. If you somehow, I think if you buy 2 cases and keep stuff for yourself, I think you make back the money for one of the cases. Like that's how much value I think that set is gonna have. No joke. Between the promos and the reprints, like obviously shit is gonna go down and it's not gonna be $30-$40. You're gonna go down to 15, but still. Does Clappy Jamming replace the P grade 3 in Grand Fia? P? Peas? Y'all got peas? You got furries and peas? Alright. Aurora gets his own grade 3 that moves to soul end phase and orders 2 tokens. Yeah, he has that in set 8, which for whatever reason people are not playing a lot. I kicked myself in the foot earlier today because I was looking at my Stoichia stuff and I realized I only have 2 of the set order for Aurora, and now it's like $10, but I managed to get the holo for like $6. But yeah, I'll see if I can figure out Aurora, because yeah, I really like the grade 1 that he got too. Focus, look, focus, please, camera. Yeah, something about what I did to as I upped the resolution to be like closer to 4K, and now it's just having trouble zooming in on my face. Whatever. There we go. I think set 9 is the second best set since set 4. It definitely is. Like set 6 was a really strong set, but because of Jiva not being as good, that's why it's, and Youthberg not being as good yet, right? It wasn't as good as set 4, but set 9 is just is really good. It's a really good set, I think. It probably is gonna be the best set since set 4. Set 7 was kind of a weird set. Like it was a good set because a lot of things got support, but it wasn't just like super groundbreaking. But it's the kind of set we're gonna look back later on and be like, oh yeah, that was actually a pretty important set. Getting the ideal 808 bundle for Stoichia easy. I didn't even know they did bundles. Appease is a grade 3 that gets 10k for retirement token. Yeah, that doesn't sound too great. Yeah, I know, you get a bunch of like fruits and shit and vegetables. Set 6 was a stepping stone, basically. Yeah, it's just setup stuff. It was basically the equivalent to like set 3, where you got like Gravidia and Flagberg, but all that stuff didn't pop off until like next set. Like set 3 had a lot of like crazy tools like Pandemonium Tactics. Gravidia was in that set. Travis, I think. No, Travis was set 4. But there was just a lot of like good little tools in that set that fed into set 4. It's a big bad wolf, and his support is just fruits and vegetables. Yeah, it's so weird because it's like I don't understand him at all. His art is like him going all hard as like a wolf, but then all the other ones are like him watering and has all these like cute little animals. It's such a strange deck. All right, let me just get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, got some yogurt while I'm at it too. What do I think of the maids that got revealed today? They're pretty weird. Yeah, they're pretty weird. I don't know. I can't think of any use for them at the moment. What I did find pretty cool is the stupid promo for. I say stupid because I hate the fact that it's a promo. The promo for sorry, I got myself some yogurt. CEO. That card sounds pretty insane. Because it literally says, if you discard this or put it from order zone to drop, put it to the order zone again, or put it to soul. Are you kidding me? You're telling me that I can play that in any deck, discard to get free soul? Like, that just sounds insane. Any deck that plays that Combine Rusher or stuff that says, oh, if I have X number of stuff in my set order zone, you can just play that and it just goes in. Yeah, the Welster one, it just goes in for free. Unless I read it wrong or it's translated wrong, it literally says, just put it into the order zone or put it into soul. Hello? Are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, I don't remember what the maids do. I know one of them like gives the back throw power and shit. Orphis benefits from it. Yeah, Orphis. Ek was just saying that Orphis is dying for a grade 1 set order. They got it. They just gotta discard that for ride. Goes to the order zone. Set. Right. I mean they still need to get their other stuff, but still. One of your favorite aesthetics in Overdose right now? Yeah. I too enjoy Leonard. Mans are decent, but the one order per turn rule kills them. I have to see what they do. Let me see if I can look it up. Let's go to here. Scroll down. It's a non-world, yeah. I don't know if it has anything that says it needs worlds or it just needs order zone, like orders in your order zone. Like there's a bunch of cards like that. Not here. That need that. So that's why I'm thinking that stuff will be good. Where is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, so this just says when it's put from your drop from your hand or order zone during your turn, you can put this card into your order zone or your soul. That is going to be, I think, like $100 card. Like, that is way too generic. That I can't see that not being useful for every single Brand deck, pretty much. It's going to be like Combine Rusher, where like you can play it, but you don't have to, but that sounds really good. This sounds crazy good for Farmneil, even though we don't have access to him. Whatever. And then we have all these weird maid stuff here.
So this says everything gets 2K. This stacks. So if you have 4 of them, everyone gets 8K, which sure. Then when you play this Counterblast 1, look at the top 5, get this, and add it to your hand. And then this one says you Counterblast 1, top 5, add this or this, and add it to your hand. And she says, depending on the number of them that you have in your order zone, she gets 2K, so she's a 10K booster / attacker. Then can't be targeted, which is pretty lit. And then your back row, get 5K. And then is this only front row units? Okay, this is only front row units. So I don't know what they're planning on that, but that seems pretty cool. And I feel like it's the kind of thing they did with some of the other cards where they just throw in random cards that eventually become used in like other decks. Stuff like Drilling Angel. So we'll see. But right now I can't think of any real actual use for that. Or any deck that would want to use all of that has the space to run all that stuff. So aside from like, I don't know, that weird promo boss, that's it. With Asha between her history, loved lots of her stuff in G. At first, Nectar deck, but in B, she's incredibly boring. No payoff. Yeah, I forget Nectar exists in B because no one ever talks about it or plays it. If you put the dog in the order zone, Orpheus loses Dark Knight to call tokens. You can't have what you have to have only Dark Knight, or you have to only have World orders for Orpheus. You can't have any other order. Is that really how Orpheus works? That's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna be able to look at it from here. Edit. You're running Alt Spear Dragon as your heal and heroes? No, I'm running the effect heals because they're way better. They're really good in heroes because you can, thin out your deck and you have a good chance of getting them. Is that what these say? Oh, if you only have world cards? Wow. I had no idea that they were locked. Like, no wonder they can't play the meteors. Damn. Orpheus can't do shit. Orpheus don't get nothing, bro. Damn, son. Yeah, the maze do look like OTT, but they're in Brandgate for some reason. Oh well. Not your streamer. What? The heals are good. The effect heals are really good in heroes. Leave me alone. So reverse. What promos are in this again? We got the Bafsagar one. Okay, so I can figure out a Bafsagar list in this game. This was the one that I was thinking that can maybe use the maids. Because you can, you look at top 5, put all the set orders, you can put all of them right away and then everyone gets the boost. You can play a lot of the stupid things that like have, less power and even it out, I guess. Let's see, choose any number of set orders, and if you choose 3 with different names, you want different names. Choose one of your rear guards and stand it, and 5, stand it. Oh no, stand this unit. It's 10k minus 2 drive until the end of the turn. Return on card shows them what this orders into the ability to your deck and shuffle. Very weird. Very weird. Weird boss. And superior writing from deck. They can do Malek index. Do put a normal unit from drop on top of their deck. I fucking hate this card, bro. This stupid Gravidia card, because I keep opening the promo pack trying to get the broken tools, broken toys, and the Thegria order, and I just keep getting this stupid Gravidia order.
or unit, I should say. This is for Graham Grace, right? Soul Blast, yeah. Soul Blast, discard, choose Graham Grace. And it gets 10k in a drive. I don't know how I feel about that in Graham Grace. Because my Graham Grace set plays the grade 3 that gets guard restrict and Fasado. I don't know if I want another grade 3. The discard is pretty. All of the effect is free, right? Because after he attacks, it goes to soul, and you draw a card. So this whole skill is free. I don't know if Graham Grace wants an extra drive. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Neither with a 10k, but I don't know. Love the floor civilization. They return to nothingness. Yeah, it offsets the cost, but like I don't know. I tried building this IRL because he was a promo for sneak peek promo for set 8. Yeah, set 8, and he's not very good. I might do a video on him just because I have the deck, but yeah, it's not very good. There's not really a lot of good Dark States grade 3s. This to really work. It's basically just Fafnir but bad. And I got the Hex Orb one, the Greedon one. Got 4 of this for whatever reason. It makes Graham more threatening. I mean, I guess that's a good point. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad card. I just don't know if I want to play it because I want to play Fasado. I want to play the guard restrict girl. I don't want to play another grade 3. I might as well just make this into Bastion at that point. And I don't want to do that. So. You love Bath, even though he sucks. Yeah, he's not very good. He might be good in the future if we get like better grade 3 rear guards. But right now, they all kind of suck. Sneak peek promos are tolerable enough. Yeah. Because it's just one card. You guaranteed it. Right. That's the biggest issue with these promos, that they're not guaranteed. Is that it's a fucking gacha to try and get them, and it's hard enough to like be able to hit the gacha. So I don't know. I do want to try out the Bafsaga one because I have a bunch of copies of that card, but I've been wanting to play Bafsaga since it come out, and I've just never played it because I just don't like the playstyle as much. I just really like Bafsaga as a unit. Do you need Fasado though? Excuse me, you kind of do. Because you really don't have, especially in Dear Days, you don't have any other way to countercharge, right? The only way to countercharge is like the grade 1 that like Soul Blast 2, which you can afford technically, but it just gives you more flexibility if you can, you know, get the Fasado, because the Fasado can more than likely hit, because they're not going to guard all 4 of your big ass attacks, right? They're going to let one go through. So the Fasado goes through, you get an entire Graham Grace skill back. But I don't know. I guess in Dear Days it's fine because you don't have the guard restrict girl, so I can very easily get rid of Gerald here, because I don't think there's anything good in set 6 for Graham Grace, honestly. Hey Show, how's it going? What's poppin'? This Pimple. I don't know why Youthwork players don't play this card. This card is fucking stupid. I learned how this works, at least. In this game, you just can't... You can call triggers to guard it. But yeah, I feel like this card is really strong. Yeah, all we have is this. So I'll make... I guess I could just make the foil automatic or whatever. 3 Fasado and 2 of the dude. I feel like you want a good amount of these to make him go off, especially because you have the space in Dear Days. And I'm thinking like, because I literally have it right here actually. I have Graham Grace. I have a Graham Grace deck right here. Like, this is my dog's face on the sleeves. but it's Graham Grace. It might be a little hard to see, but I got Graham Grace here. So I've been like trying to build it and play it out a bit, but I'm thinking in IRL if I would use this grade 3, and I don't know if I want to. In Dear Days, you have the space for it because you really don't have a lot of good cards. The space issue in Youthberg? I guess. I don't know. I play one copy of it. But I have the cookie cutter boring Youthberg that I used to practice against. But I have to upgrade it to like the new version with Calvary and all that other shit. I don't play Youthberg. I just have it to practice against. You ready to Graham Grace too? Nice. I really like Graham Grace. I think it's a really good deck. But it just needs a couple more specific cards for it. Because right now and I was considering playing this, and like, because it's basically just Arthur, like an extra Arthur, and I don't have to worry about playing Gerald, who only gets 5k on boost. But yeah, not canonical. It's canonically my dog. Yeah. I built Graham Grace, and I've been trying to get my fiance to play it, so that she could start playing a Keter Sanctuary deck. And I told her just picture that our dog is is inside and she's piloting he's piloting the Graham Grace. Just think of it that way. But yeah, they didn't get anything in set 6 that is useful for Graham Grace. I literally think it's just you get rid of Gerald and just play this guy. You don't really have a lot of grade 3s, I don't think. Yeah, it's just Persona Ride Fasado. I can get rid of Fasado. I want to hit this guy often, so I don't think I want to have him only at 4 copies. At less than 4 copies. Alright. So yeah, I think Grand Grace and Dear Days would look something like that now. Yeah, there's nothing really to get rid of Painkiller with, to be honest. I don't think there's any good grade 1s in this set that you can use. You can technically use, or this is not by an ability, right? You can technically use this, to be honest, but you don't really want to be losing cards. Like, I know Painkiller retires herself, but yeah, you're still losing cards with that. Yeah. Graham Grace is a lot better in this set. Set 7, because they can use a lot more of the cards. I was looking for a really good Hexorb deck. Yeah, I did do a video on Hexorb. Yeah, I pay him good money, so make sure you check that out. We can talk about Hexorb in a bit. Youthberg has a spicy version. Yeah, it's the one that won Worlds, basically, without the boring stuff. But from Top Deck Hero used a control Youthberg that focused more on putting cards on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not a big fan of that personally. I feel like those things don't really have enough weight at the moment. But this is not an actual. This is not an actual deck for Hexorb. I just kind of threw cards in just to, because I made just space for like every deck, and I just kind of threw it in. But I could literally just make the deck that I have from that video right now. Yeah. I think I play like 4 fronts. That, and then it's just everything basically from the new set. Oops. That are not triggers. So you want to play. Yeah, this is decent. She's pretty good. And this is the best card in the whole deck. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I know what I'm missing. The best grade 1 in all of Keter, that's what I'm missing. Which set is it? This one. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you can, I don't know what you need the You need the grade 1, so you can get rid of that. There you go. That's basically the list I have for Hex Orb, and that's sort of like it's kind of generic list. It's kind of what people play. You can mess around with it a little bit. It'll at least do Hex Orb things. You definitely want some good grade 1s, because boosting a Hex Orb is really good because you want to boost Hex Orb. And this card is amazing. You gotta play 4. I hate doing that, like that classic deck profile thing was like, oh, you gotta play 4 of this. But this is just a really good card for Hex Orb, so you want to max out on that. The promo's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of her, but she does let you, have more flexibility with stuff. I think this card is pretty good too, because it gives you soul, which lets you do shit, and also clears up your stack. But yeah, that's Hex Orb. I don't know the world's deck profile. You're 50 casual. It's mainly just 2. It's like 2 Nucleate Angels, 2 of the Cavalry, which is the grade 2 triple rare from set 7. It's super good because it's like on plays, Counterblast, Soul Blast. Look at the top 3, call a card or add it to your hand depending on the grade, and that's kind of it. Because the cookie cutter version just doesn't use that kind of stuff, but that gives you a lot more flexibility. Putting Great Twin Magic. Great Twinned Magic? What the hell is that? I think that's an order, right? Yeah. Oh, let's wish for tomorrow. This? Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're upgrading your what? You're playing Hex Orb show? Or is that Totona's full name? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, that is Totona's full name. Never mind. Alright, sorry. I got this deck from Meloetta Matt. I'm gonna eventually do a video on this. It's just taking me a long time to record it, but I asked, I challenged people on Twitter to build a deck featuring this card, and Meloetta Matt built this deck using Hex Orb, and it's kind of silly because it focuses more, instead of her second skill to restand, it focuses on bot decking, which I'm not a big fan of bot decking stuff, because if your opponent can get around it, your whole deck is trash, right? If they have no rear guards, or if they don't care about their rear guards, then it doesn't matter, right? So, but it is kind of sick because you can get 4 drives with this card, and this gives you a really big booster. But every time I try to use the deck, I just sack a bunch of fucking crits. So, but yeah, that's that. Oh, MLB. I mean, it's basically this. You just, instead of this here, you play, instead of these 5, you play the Cavalry, and this can be whatever you want it to be. I guess the order. Yeah, so you play 4 of that grade 2, and then this is the order, and you just go burr. These grade 1s I think are very necessary, especially for the early rush with Emmeline and stuff. Emmeline is of course super important because she helps you get this, and she's your main attacker. And that's it. That's MLB. Isn't that? Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is the list that Meloetta Matt gave me. But I got a bunch of lists, and I'm gonna try and make a video. I recorded this part, me using this deck, and I was just all right, I hit 4 crits. And I was yeah, whatever, the deck is good. But then I have to try and record the other parts. Attacking for 15k, bro. It's 15k. Rod. All right, bro. Bet. Bet. All right. Do I have anything from set 6? I don't think he gets anything for set 6 that he can use. Yeah, I can't use any of these youth brick shit. You can use fucking Enucleate, I guess, if you want to countercharge. Nothing else matters. Yeah, nothing else is useful. From set 6, yeah, so he doesn't get anything. Watch, bro. Watch. I'll show you how spooky it is. Probably gonna get bopped. It's definitely a lot better in set 8 or 7, because Calvary makes it a little bit better. Right now, having to play, oh great. They're in Platinum and their name is Player, so you know they're gonna disconnect once I push them to 4. Oh. You denied your MLB secret rare? What do you mean? Alright, definitely put that shit back. Let's try and get Blaster. Or Emmeline, I guess, more importantly. Interesting. Wonder what they're playing here. Let's get rid of this, because it might not be useful. Let's pass turn here.
Could just be Youthberg.
Alright, well that tells me nothing. Sec. It's so whack. Oh, the one with IT on it? Yeah, that one's like 40 bucks. Should be able to get it. Yeah, I need the counter blast. I guess this is PBO? Because you don't really play that in MLB. So, alright. Alright, that's fine. Oh, that kind of sucks. We do have this, which is pretty good. Let's go balls to the wall here. Oh, alright, I forgot. I don't have... I forgot I'm playing this. Sucks. Nothing, right? Yeah. Use this to draw a card. Maybe get Emmeline. Come on. Oh, can't pop off. All right. This is 10k. This is 10k. We're not gonna call it Blaster Dark. They're gonna retire one of our things, but that's fine. Draw trigger into. Oh, wait, okay, we got Persona, right? Graham Grace? No, they have the thing. Well, one of my attacks still hits. That is kind of weird to play fronts in PBO though. I will say that. Oh, but yeah, no, they have that blaster card that when it's retired, you're like retiring another. Yeah, this is PBO. This is PBO. You wouldn't play this in PBO, period. But you would only play this in PBO. I don't know, maybe it's fine in PBO, I don't know. Yeah, so they're gonna retire one of my cards next turn, which is fine. Yeah, it sucks that Emmeline's not a blaster. I wish she had blaster in the name. The deck would be substantially better, because you could search it out with Marion going to Emmeline consistently. Encounter versus encounter, yeah, I guess so. This is X favorite. This is X fan fiction right here. His favorite kinds of matches. Alright, let's see which one they'll hit. Technically, this one's the more useful one. Because Marion needs another unit. Yeah. So you want to get rid of that one. You're gonna use this to kill Marion? Okay. I mean, you are getting triple drive. Or twin drive. Oh. Lag reel? What the? Lag reel in PBO? Maybe this is Graham Grace. Why would you play that in PBO? That's so strange. I mean, I guess you don't use counter blast, but like, all right. Which one's this one? Something attack twice or more. This doesn't count if like they call back Blaster Dark, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's go ahead and use this to thin out the deck. Some kind of blender mix. I don't understand what this man is doing, but hey, yo, we just gonna let them do their thing. fact that I haven't seen Emmeline fucking hurts. Hurts so bad. Alright, so they're just gonna take the MLB swing. We're gonna check crit, push him to 5. Alright. Skill, put him to soul, get triple drive, get crit, and 2k. There was a Dear Days video that said that optimally PBO is better with, you mean without? Because I did see the thumbnail for that video, but I didn't actually get to see the video yet. I don't see how that makes any sense, to be honest, but that's not a crit. There we go. Because most peeps prep for the extra crit, and in most games the crit. Oof! Not that it matters. Not that it matters, but whatever. I would have checked crit if they had switched it around or whatever. Because most people prep for the extra crit, and in most games the crit doesn't usually matter. I don't know about that. I mean, you do clear up some space in your deck, alright? Because that shit does take up space and it is a fucking brick. Emmeline does alleviate that because she can search it out, call it out, or add it to hand. But yeah, worst case scenario for fucking Cutter. Yeah, that's pretty fucking atrocious. I shouldn't even play this shit because I'm usually not gonna have even rear guards, so I might as well just play the other one. But whatever, because I rushed early, so the other one's probably more important. The crit is just really good pressure, and is that really all it does? It just gives you a crit. Oh man, I thought it did something else. The lag reel, bro. That's what the. I mean, I guess you play lag rail, rest, and then you retire the 2 rested units, so you still get 3 attacks. So I mean, hey, maybe they onto something here. Maybe they onto something. I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it be. I gotta respect that. PG, all right. PG and Maple, cool. Crip. That was the logic that person used. I don't really agree with the video, but I do agree PBO seems brickish in the deck, and you have to run Drilling Angel to make it better. I mean, Drilling Angel is a good card, but yeah, having to compensate for that does suck ass. This is kind of sick though. I kind of like this. I mean, I don't like that you have to play out a crit, but it's cute that you still get 3 attacks because you just retire the shit you rested. So, not gonna lie, that's kind of cute. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's still a one to pass. That power matters, man. I could have guarded this and I would have been aight. I could have just used a draw trigger, bro. Alright. Let's just hope he doesn't double crit. Alright. Trying to say 15k don't matter, bro. Look at it. Made the world of difference. And the next turn, we're gonna go into Lapisto, bro. And just fucking do mediocre damage, bro. Watch. So a second OT for each nation. The first and only wave felt tailor-made for the OG trial deck archetypes. Often, nah, they all the OTs work for every. Like, they did a good job, and I say the opposite. I think they did a good job centering around every boss for that nation, where the OT always works for them. You just get 5k. That's the only reason I have you for. Yeah, I think we call a pistol here. Try to sack with that. Ah, no, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, that'll do. Go here. Whoops. Yeah, swing in here. Killer OT pretty much sucks in non-bastion flag. We can't even use the Circular OT. I mean, you can still get the crit and the double draw and the heal. I mean, all that sounds pretty good. I don't know, man. The Circular one is kind of generic because it just kind of does everything. So that one's the outlier, sure. But like every single Dragon Empire deck relies on like something happening when the Vanguard attacks, so it's pretty good in all of them. Dark States, it's just a good skill for all of them, right? That one just happens to be a good skill. What's happening? Are they giving up? Why is it saying that I'm thinking? I'm not thinking. Okay, there we go. I bet I'm just restand, crit here, and one for game. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I got Emily. Let's go. God damn it. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty dead next. Oh, well, I don't know. He got the Lagrio, which is only 3 attacks. Yeah, Lagrio kind of puts away the best part about PBO, which is 4 attacks. But I think that's the problem with not running PBO or PPD and PBO is that, like, what are you going to use that space for? Like, I don't think there's any good cards for this deck anyways, so yeah, I have 2 PGs, so I can PG the next 2 attacks. So that's a 2 to pass. Yeah. Yeah, I bet Warbuster here. Nice. Yeah, I got mine too. Oh, he didn't have drive checks. Whoopsie. That's awkward. Yeah, I can just use both. Every time you triple drive and count, check out a trigger, you don't. Yeah, basically, it just won't happen. Oh no! What are they gonna hit? Oh, that sucks. Scratch that. Cool. Oh, they got it. I was gonna say, as long as it's not a PG, but they got a PG. That sucks. Alright, let's see what we can draw into. I mean, that's not the worst possible thing. Unfortunately, I have to call this here. Use this skill. Yeah, we can Soul Blast out one of them. Let's see if we can hit the die roll. Hello! Yep. There's no point in retiring anything, so there's no point in calling this out. No skill. Cool. Oh, let's go to battle here. Swing in here. I only hit like a couple of triggers, right? So I should hit it pretty big here. Yeah, 'cause I should have a good amount left. Every time it pauses, I just assume that they disconnected. I know they have the PG. They have 2 PGs? Yikes. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. Unless I hit 2 heals here. Alright. Alright, well there's one. It doesn't really matter. Ah. Okay. How many heals do I have left? One, 2, 1 heal left. All right. At least this is probably forcing a PG. Yeah. Oh, the intercept. Oh yeah, right. You can just get that back. Fair enough. All right. So now we just have to. I have to just bank on taking one of their attacks and not giving me a trigger. Putting me at 25. Them not hitting Persona Ride, which already lost that part. Oof. Yeah, the Emily's gonna make that tough. And then, then I might be able to survive. But yeah, these are some hefty numbers you got there, buddy. Yeah, like I kind of gotta take this. Where's the PBO hit? I don't know about that. Oh, well, I wouldn't give to have that in hand. Cause it's not like I can guard any of these attacks easily. Well, I guess I could have. I got them at 15, so I could have just used this. But if only they had gotten the crit. Maybe there's some truth to what that guy was saying. Because if they had gotten the crit, I could have actually used this to guard. Because it would have put me at 40. Oh, I guess I just take it. Like, not much I can do. Alright, yeah, definitely after that, not much I can do. I would have done at best at 1 to pass, and I would have broken through easily. That's a second, doesn't do anything. Shut up, man. MLB's okay, alright? I just didn't see Emmeline. I remember there was a bunch of people playing the oh my god, I actually went down. I was gonna say, oh cool, you don't rank down, that's nice. Never mind, fuck me. There's a bunch of people playing like Control MLB with the dude that restands on Reddit and complaining about it. Or people were playing and saying like, yo, this deck is mad good, and everyone's giving them shit like, fuck you, MLB's bad. I was like, bro, just let them enjoy their deck. Like, damn, you gotta be all fucking angry about it. Did state that not running counters the heal. That's kind of silly to hurt your deck and not have a not have a crit just because they might have the heal that counters it. That's kind of silly, but I won't say that he's completely wrong. Because you do still get 4 attacks, but my problem with it is that you then have a space for 4 cards, of which PBO does not have any space to, or it doesn't have the cards to fill this out with, to be honest. Which is probably why that guy was playing Graham Grace, or sorry, Graham Grace. What's his stupid ass name? Lagreal. But yeah, maybe we can get the promo. Maybe then. But the guard heals the Vanguard side deck. The heals would have the home perfect. Nah, they'd be too good in that. They'd be broken. The effect heals are good. It just depends on the deck that you're playing. If your deck can draw a lot or thin the deck out a lot, then you want to play the effect heals. If not, then don't bother. Unless it has a really bad matchup against a specific deck, then yeah, sure, you can play it. But all right, I think that'll do it for today. Next time, I'll show you guys the true power of MLB. Today was not the day, but my defense, my opponent countered me by not playing PBD, and that threw the whole game. But yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by. We'll be back next Tuesday. Probably more Vanguard Zero. Cause it'll probably be Vanguard Zero, Dear Days, Vanguard Zero, Dear Days. But we might change it up if anything. I've been making use of like the scheduling streams, so you'll know just by the image which game it's gonna be. But I guess I could make it. I mean, I have the logo of the game. That's clear enough, right? But I guess I can find a way to make it a little bit more distinct, like change the color or something. A lot of 4-attack decks don't really do so by standing. They do by calling or moving rear guards. Yeah, but you use it for restanding vanguards, which there's a lot of. That's mainly what you use it for. It's just that and flagberg. But guarding restanding vanguard is pretty neat, if I don't say so myself. But all right. Yeah. Take care. Play Vanguard. And have yourselves a damn good one. And I'll see you guys soon. Ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da.